Hey guys, it's Izuku Midoyagi here, director of A Hero's Five Nights and owner of this YouTube channel, obviously. Well, I'm here just to sort of do some behind-the-scenes stuff from A Hero's Five Nights. We got a lot of info to divulge in, and it's going to be pretty crazy. You're going to hear some factoids, we're going to get to ask some of the actors questions. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoy, and just enjoy the video. So, first some stuff that was scrapped from the movie. Unfortunately, we had made an entire VRC world with everything we needed in one world. We had the outside of the pizzeria. We had the inside of the pizzeria. We had Steve Ragland's office. We had the police outpost. We had Mike's house. We had everything we needed. We made this whole world, spent an entire week working on it, as Tom can show you his disgruntlement from when he was trying to make it.
You can do it.
Fuck you.
Tom, dude, I know you tried to work hard. This is why he's our Bakugo, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why he's my work, damn it! Leave me alone!
Oh God!
You need to calm your tits. Calm your tits. God damn it!
Shut
calm
up!
Your tits.
His
Calm
screaming
down.
reminds me of.
Thank you, Tom, aka Sama, for showing us showing everyone our disgruntlement. Anyway, so basically we had spent an entire week making this world. My friend Locals dropped $40 to help us get resources for the world. And only for the devs to go, well, fuck you. You can't upload this world for some reason or another. I literally took the error code and pasted it into Google. And it literally came back as just, your Unity's broken, redo it from scratch. Okay, then I redo it all and it's still broken. So I'm just like, oh my god. So we had to end up using this world made by like_Chris on VRC that did the job for us well. It worked out great. Unfortunately though, Sama's still pissed. So Kachan is showing his inner cat. He's just sitting on top of the coffee pot.
What?
Nice.
Shut up! Leave me alone! I'll kill you! Fuck! Leave me be. I'm looking at something.
Down from there.
Leave me alone!
Y'all look like.
Leave me alone.
I didn't ask for this shit. Leave me be. Y'all
Thanks
look
for
like
patting the runtime, guys. He looks like a fucking child in the chair.
He is a child.
I'm doing Arthur way too much. Just leave me alone.
Here we are back again with tiny Bakugo, who refuses to scale up his avatar to make it look like he's
I like
sitting in
being
the
small.
Tiny prepubescent baby.
Bakugo.
And you were the one
Baby
complaining about Pro Bakugo being too small a couple months back.
Baby Bakugo. I never complained about that. That was never a gripe of mine.
That was dark. That was dark.
That was never a gripe of mine. That was Stark's. I got an idea. Just start playing.
Hold on, I want to see the face.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Gabagoo. Fuck you. Gabagoo. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dear God.
Gabagoo.
Oh my god.
You guys want to see my private parts?
No.
I'm a professional, I swear. I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
Face.
I'm fucking crying.
I can't breathe.
Going on.
Swear to
How long
The whole
is
time
this
I can
thing
see
going
that.
on?
Entire time, I knew.
Well, I'm gonna ask Aspen what your real name is, and I'm gonna start using it.
Oh, I know it.
It's
Is it
Devin.
really? Is
Yes.
Ain't on camera.
I'll edit it out.
Okay, good.
What's your favorite sex position? Go.
What the, that? You, that's the, I was recording that. I was recording that.
What's your
I know
favorite
the
sex
answer to this
position? Go.
What the fuck?
Prone bone. Prone bone.
You're saying that on camera. I'm still recording.
What up?
Oh, this is going in the blooper. It is new. Anyway, look at come look at your son. Come look at your son
That's
over
my
here.
brother. That's my brother.
What doing, fella?
You couldn't have picked
Can't see
someone
me.
better.
Yes,
You couldn't
yes,
have
we
picked.
can.
You couldn't have picked someone better.
So do I need to say your
technically
real
he came
name?
before you, so.
But you could. Come on. Him.
I got chosen on that one. No, I got
Christ.
chosen on that one. He's the one who came up and said, "I'm your son now. Bye."
What up?
He's stuck in PC mode.
Come on. What's up?
God, here we go.
Why
is he so short?
You're tiny.
Shut up, you.
Come
guys.
on.
I will compliment you, but you will not say anything about it, because I am here.
I want you to compliment
sound
me.
like he's about to steal the
I
fucking Krabby
know.
Patty.
Now I don't.
You posing in the background and twerking.
And she just answered a question and she just slides across the floor.
You okay over there, brother?
Just a little.
Stand up. Your legs work, don't they?
Trying to steal the spotlight for the twerking, but okay.
My favorite scene to record. There was a lot, but I'm probably gonna have to say some of the overhaul scenes. Mainly the court one. I had less fuck ups on that one, and it was just overall very, very enjoyable.
My favorite scene to well, okay, I'd say during the end scene with the fucking little music video, they couldn't sync their mouths correctly because of the delay between voices. So they needed somebody else to count down for them. I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. 30, 29, 28. And they didn't want that. They wanted 3. So I went down to 10. They still wanted 3. I went to 3, and then they did their mouth synced pretty well.
Wonderful trick, though.
Okay, so my favorite scene to film was probably the music video at the end because
Shut
I played not 1, not 2, but 4 characters, and it just felt amazing. I felt like a big part of it.
So my favorite portion to film wasn't really part of the filming. It was kind of behind the scenes getting ready for filming when we did the whole getting all the little kids together, and them being up on stage. And actually I was Bonnie in that scene, but getting all the kids together, getting so many actors together. And honestly, half the time, because I'm so much older than everybody, I feel like I'm working at a daycare. But this time it really felt like I worked at a fucking daycare.
62.
No, she's not.
Not
You fucking dick. You fucking
sorry.
dick, Tom.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that doesn't get me killed, what will?
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Thank you, Kumar.
But yeah, no problem.
Ah, my favorite scene to film. There were so many. I mean, I'm also director, so I really loved the whole script of the movie. To be fair, I was director, so I had it all written down. I had the whole thing. Favorite scene though, even though I wasn't really in it, other than a few shots, I think the Springlock scene, we just nailed it. We did so well. Everybody did so well with the Springlock scene. I cannot describe it. It was my favorite scene in the original movie. It's my favorite scene here. But if I had to be in it, the scene where Eri was talking shit about Uncle Chisaki / Overhaul, that was fucking gold. Shut up, BFL. He smells like bird poop was the funniest fucking line.
Shut the fuck up.
So that I had to say that if it includes that I'm in there. So yeah, that will be my favorite scene.
I mean, I technically only had 2 scenes to film, really, like for being realistic here. But also,
Well, you were
my
a
favorite
body
scene.
actor for a few other shots too. That counts.
Yes, yeah, there was that. But in terms of my favorite scene was also the diner scene because I think that's when like I feel like I kind of winged it a little too much on Doug's scene in the teacher's office. But other than that, I'd say just overall my favorite and hardest scene was the diner scene. Favorite because I think that's when I did the best as Doug, but also the hardest because I was sitting there for 2 fucking hours, like. Anyways,
Fair enough, man.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was losing my temper on set at the time.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad for fucking up my life.
No, man, it was the fucking world
Dude.
itself. The world was broken.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Dude, the fucking interaction between Sato and Chisaki though, that was golden. Like
That was
that was golden.
That was funny. I just literally said to you, "Sit your motherfucking ass down."
I mean, dude, that was like okay, so that was like me and my oldest IRL brother to an extent. I was the same way with him growing up. It's like, you know, sit your ass down, we're playing fucking Halo. Or sit your ass down, we're playing fucking Minecraft.
What the fuck was that?
He
damn it.
elevated.
He ascended.
Oh, fuck it.
All right.
Bro went
Thanks,
up.
local.
Actually, my favorite scene that I got to was me playing as Chica, trying to get Aerie to go into the Sparky the dog animatronic right there before I got punched in the face. And then the other one was literally, yeah, I can still feel that, by the way. And the other scene was literally just the Shiggy scenes with him and Overhaul and them in the diner. That was funny to me.
You're yes, that was.
Shut up, Overhaul.
He's got a
Motherfucker.
point. He's got a point.
The thing I most remember about filming was me hiding behind a wall eating a bowl of goldfish while they were filming on the other side of that same wall.
We were filming the Springlock scene, I think. Yeah. He was just.
Yeah, it was like the final scene. Eric put the drawing on the wall.
Ow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm
was
munching on goldfish.
And he was going to fucking town on goldfish.
Yeah, bro. Hey, give me
As
some. Bro, I'm
Gabriel,
hungry.
no less.
Damn, bro. Is it good or what, man?
My favorite scene to film was the film when the scene when I was holding the gun and basically shooting up Michael Afton. I was supposed to be scared and also to shoot the guy, and it was so funny because I felt like the savage bitch around. Like, fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna shoot you if you want it or not. That was hilarious. I like that scene.
I mean, you probably shoot a lot of guns. I mean, hell.
Bro, motherfucker really came up to me and went,
mean,
you won't do
am I allowed to say where you live on cameras to answer sort of Local's question?
I don't care.
Cookie lives in Israel. They have mandatory military service over there.
Shit.
Cookie
Cookie no,
They're right.
well, yes, but Cookie practically has to. Cookie practically has to know how guns work and shit. Military service is mandatory where she lives.
Well, if we
You
don't
once held a gun to my head.
if there's a random cutoff of avatars, we
I will
know
do it
why.
again.
Oh God,
Man,
that's
watch
a
your
dark
fucking
thought. God forbid, local. Jesus.
That happened to the guy that I get a lot of my Transformer ones from.
What was the toughest scene to film? The dreamscape. Everybody was just so disorganized. So when it came down to Baby Shota Todoroki, who I played as, we did a take where I got it perfectly to where I had to turn around and slash him, but I believe he wasn't recording from what I remember. So we had to redo it, but it didn't go as smoothly as the first time. And I remember we did the jump scare scene and we thought it was good, but then he came up to me saying the file was corrupt. So we had to redo it. And it was kind of
it was several days later too. Several days later we had to retake it.
I think it was the same day as he was going to upload, or like the night before that he was going to upload the entire movie. That entire dreamscape scene was just super fucked, super chalked. It was ugh.
Yeah.
That's probably
the world was also just the world itself wasn't ass. It just wasn't what we needed, but it was still the best we could get for what we needed.
Funny thing, everybody had to scale up because we were so minuscule. We were like ants in the tall grass. We all had to scale up. So some people were like not proportioned right, and that entire scene was just really, really weird.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, toughest scene to film. Fucking all of them. Everyone that I was in. I can't do Tiny All Might for shit.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I can do the I am here, but that's about it, bro. I can do Big All Might, but Small Might.
You did really good, though.
He did
Not
really
to
good.
my
Yeah.
standards.
Many people had you as like best fucking actor in the movie.
Yeah, you definitely
Ooh,
were.
I want their names so I can go to them and tell them they're wrong.
I was one of them.
Best actor was
I know you did.
Did you not hear we were like chanting at you the whole time we were recording? The Oscar goes to you.
I know, but I don't deserve the praise. That wasn't.
Yes, you fucking do.
Man, shut the fuck up and get on with the presentation or introduction or interview, whatever.
I am here, and now I'm not.
I got it.
Okay, so the hardest scene for me to film was either the end scene with Corey or Kirishima, I guess, because I know we retook it quite a bit, or one of the other
you
scenes
suck. No, I'm just kidding.
with Mineta at the very start. The very start with Mineta, I know that I kept on fucking it up, but in the end, I think it all looks really amazing. Okay. Every actor was amazing except for that fucker right there.
Hey, fuck you! What? You want to fight? Hey, you want to fight?
Hang on, Kamara. Your children are fighting.
Boys.
All right, so my hardest scene to actually film was probably the entire time I was doing Momo, because I had COVID and I kept wanting to go and just I had like snot and it was bad and I just couldn't get my lines correct and my brain was all foggy. It was just not a good time.
To make it clear, she was still willing to record.
Yeah, no, I had no problem recording.
We
It was just dripping and it was gross and it's.
And she sounded amazing, by the way.
She still did sound real. We couldn't tell you were sick.
Yeah, I
viewers
completely
couldn't.
forgot you were sick.
So, here's the thing. As the director, I was technically involved in every scene, and I was also mainly the cameraman. I mean, we had... Fuck!
I'm joking. He was an amazing director.
All right, I'm gonna say this right
But
now.
anyway, let me finish what I was saying. Hold on. So, I was mostly recording, although Sama and Cookie Rolls also did a lot of recording. Also, if you hear me say Tom, I'm referring to Sama. He is the Bakugo that was sitting in this chair earlier.
I'm Sama.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Pretty stinky guy.
Fuck off. But the most difficult scene to film out of all of it, it probably would have to be that fucking campground scene. I can't
The
even
dreamscape
begin.
one, yeah.
The dream sequences. Those were the toughest scenes to film. They were pain in the asses because I'll edit the footage here on screen because I'm also the editor, but I'll edit the footage on screen for here.
But in the unedited version of the footage, we are moving slowly, extremely slow. We had to speed up the chase scenes and editing, and it still did not look great. To this day, if there was one scene, there's one scene I could fucking redo in the movie, it would be the campground scene. If I had an infinite number of time, I'd make my own fucking forest world for it. But we just didn't have the time to make everything from scratch. Yeah. So that was the hardest scene for us. Even at the time, it was like, oh my god, I hate filming this scene. So that would be the hardest scene for me.
Okay, so I would say by far my favorite, or the hardest scene for me to film as Sato playing his who did Sato correlate to again? I'm sorry,
Doug the lawyer.
Doug. Okay, I'd say the hardest scene by far for me was the diner scene. Just really trying to keep myself roped in the moment was what really made it a struggle. Other than that,
You did only have 1 or 2 lines in that long ass scene. We were there for 2 hours.
That was the hard part for me, was keeping still for 2 hours. Like, you know me, I got to be doing something. But
neurodivergency, man. Pretty much everyone on the team has it.
I kept fucking up on overhaul, so that just made the scene even longer. So that's my bad.
Everyone on our fucking team is neurodivergent at least slightly. So
Oh yeah.
And I kept that scene going on because I
does
kept
that mean
fucking up my line.
So if we're all neurodivergent, technically, does that mean we're not neurodivergent when we're around each other? Like, does that mean we're just normal?
All right, let's stop asking philosophical questions.
All the time. What exactly is normal? There is no normal. Like, seriously, name one person that is considered technically normal. You can't name one. Because even like the most normal person, like someone say like Izuku's dad, he's not technically normal because he likes the Cowboys. But we'll just forgive him for that.
Fuck off!
But my point still stands. There's no such thing as
fucking dick.
Yeah, if you like Cowboys, hey, viewers, if you like the Cowboys, get therapy. All right, you're not.
If you like the Cowboys, you're the sane person who likes the team most cheered for by the entire world.
You see, I'm normal because I don't root for my home team because they fucking suck.
Hey, baby.
So
I gotta agree with you on that one, dude. I mean,
listen, the Vikings have not
fine,
won
Chance.
for how long? Suck my cock. I don't like that.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
no.
No. My dad's gonna be thrilled he got mentioned in the behind the scenes for this movie. He's gonna be watching this tomorrow night with my mother and my sister.
Who, your dad? That's
How you doing,
Yes.
Sisters, parents.
So, yeah, everyone on set says hi, mom, hi dad, hi.
What up?
Fucking Christ!
You raised
crazy.
Izuku's
Hi,
mom.
I'm his lover.
Izuku's
How's it
mom.
going?
You raised a dumbass.
I'm his
raised
closeted lover. He doesn't talk about me ever. Deny him.
The only scene I would think is difficult was just because I don't think my quest could handle it. It was literally the dream sequences because I literally couldn't stop lagging. Otherwise, everything was all good. It's just I wish my headset didn't give me the middle finger.
You were Bakugo in that scene, right? You were Bakugo in that scene.
Yes, and every time I couldn't stop lagging. My frame rates kept cutting every few seconds. I'm like, nope, I'm dying. I'm gonna die if we don't finish these because I don't think my quest can handle any more of this.
Another factor as to why that scene was so finicky, even in the actual
Someone say
film.
Bakugo.
What the fuck?
Well, that happened.
Tom is our usual Bakugo actor. Oh God!
Yeah, I figure. But I was his small counterpart, so yeah, it works out.
I think there was the one time that I kept remembering something. I think
Oh,
Or am I
think it was the
misremembering?
scene-
Misremembering.
No. There was a scene like that. It was like fuck. What scene was it? It was in the scene where you fired me. Where you fired me.
Yeah,
for
it was one of those, and I just ad-libbed half of it.
Yeah, and it worked.
Anyhow.
It worked. Hello,
You no
Cookie.
longer-
The hardest scene for me to film is when I was Mitsuki. Mitsuki in the beginning, like the introduction video, and I had to walk from one point to another, and my stick drift was like, "Yeah, bitch, we're not doing that today." And I just found myself walking and
Became a
walking
human
back.
spin mob.
Same
Sporadically moving
to when
around.
Denki first being introduced and he's walking in and you see the camera view. I see myself doing this and I'm like, oh, oy vey.
And I'm just gonna.
Especially when I insulted Zuko.
Yeah.
You see Denki going around being like, you haven't done your homework, and then he does this.
Yeah. So, just for context, because I know there are some people watching this who
don't play VR chat or VR headsets. Controller drift is an issue with the Oculus Quest line of headsets, where the control stick will start breaking and automatically and will drive your controller in a random direction, even though you're not pushing it. And unfortunately, that ailment had befallen Cookie during filming.
If you want an exaggerated example, this is what it looks like right here.
A motherfucker.
It's
Here, spin it here, spin it
He's
here.
lying.
Better turn that.
No, this is an exaggerated.
No, that is accurate.
You turned into a human.
It is
fucking accurate.
Oh my god.
No, that's actually.
All right.
Easiest scene to film. Probably one of the many. Actually, no. The end credit scene for the song. Those were some of the easiest scenes because I love the fucking song. So it was just really just in tune with me, and I just vibed a lot. So yeah, I feel like that was probably the easiest scene to do.
Yeah, feel like that'll be a common answer here.
Easiest scene. Well, I was only in the few.
You don't have to do a voice line in it. It could just be body acting, because I know you were also subbing in for some body actors at times.
Did I? I genuinely don't remember.
Yeah.
Did you?
Let's see. I think
No,
we
I
had
didn't.
you. We had you. Oh, right. You were
No,
always on
I was
standby.
not.
Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
you need a bit of chaos every now and then. That's why I'm here. But no, the easiest scene. I'll go with the pulling off the cupcake from Shitty Deku's leg. That's about it. Because because all I had to do was grab the little shit and Kobe his ass while saying some stupid ass one liner. That was
That cupcake, by the way, was dropped, peeking the door. Oh, he's
Yeah,
over here. He's
behind
behind
you.
us now.
He's in your walls.
So that is our cupcake actor, everybody.
Yeah,
Be sure to
Yeah, he's
check
my
out Kobe
cupcake.
Bryant's new movie.
This
Twinkle
bitch
Down.
got
really
eaten by
weird.
All Might.
He's also really
Shut the
weird.
fuck up, local. Man, I'm Sama, by the way. How's it going?
Yep. Okay. The easiest scene for me, personally, was when Mike, well, Deku, was sneaking back into the pizzeria, and, it was a bit after that. Afton called all the children to stand up. Me and Bonnie, I was Freddy at the time, me and Bonnie were stood up in sync, and then in the next shot, moved together in sync. It looked absolutely perfect. It was super easy.
And it was one take too. That was what was crazy
Yeah,
about
one
that
take.
scene. I didn't even tell them to be synced. They just fucking did it in sync.
Pretty sure it was BFL that was Bonnie at the time.
What was it? I thought that was unskilled. It was unskilled. Chris, who was Bonnie.
Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe
That
it
was
was
Foxy for
I don't
that
know.
scene.
They sound alike. Sorry.
Okay. The easiest scene, let me think. So the easiest scene, I think it would have to be pretty much every scene in the first night at Freddy's. It would be the easiest for me. Just because it was just me walking around for half of it. And the most tough shot during that scene was when the animatronics all turned their heads. And that only took 2 takes. So I'd say that would be the easiest scene that I was actually in. So yeah. You did, but it was due to miscommunication, not your fault.
The easiest scene for me was the diner scene where basically I just sat in the background and pretended like I was drinking tea, and half the time we were trying to get the shots right on the other side so I could actually read out the nose hole of my headset. And intermittently I'd pretend to drink tea. Easiest thing.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a special guest behind you, Komara.
Nope.
He peeked in the door in the middle of your shop.
Oh, I have no idea who it is.
Okay, so my easiest scene, I would say, was probably with the cupcake for the music video filming. Despite the fact that my right hand decided to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." How many takes did we do on that? Like 3 fucking takes.
It took 4 takes. 4 takes.
4 takes. Okay, despite the fact that it took 4 takes, I mean, I just got to let loose and be a dipshit for like 10 seconds straight. You know, it's like yeah, you know what, fuck it.
What's not
you
to
got
love?
the green. You got the green flag. Go ham.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. The easiest scenes. Oh, that would literally be my scene of me walking into the office and just any of the night scenes before I got killed. And then, of course, every scene with Chica literally on the stage doing her thing. Because, yes. I got to sit on my ass the whole time.
This is what post-traumatic stress disorder looks like.
It's probably the one where I basically just turned around and like said that he was back.
Oh yeah, the symbol is back. Yeah, that makes sense. You weren't in a lot of scenes, dude, but you were still there for the ride.
Yeah, pretty much. I just existed.
Oh, do we even?
Thanks.
The easiest scene for me to film is when Denki knocks at the door, and like Izuka and Denki goes to the back of the house to talk. We just randomly sat down and talked. It was such a smooth ass talk. We didn't have the script. We didn't have anything. Yagi literally told me, "Okay, I'm saying this. Reply as the character," and it went so smooth. Oh my god, I love that scene. That was amazing.
Yeah, I was
eviction notice.
Oh god.
That scene was boring.
It was a backstory scene.
It wasn't a good scene. Do it
No, Midoriya literally
It
took
was
the
a
pills,
wonderful scene.
eat
It actually
them,
made
and
me
it
look
was
a
so
lot
dramatic.
funnier
You
this
can't
time.
tell me that was
It
boring.
made you cry, wuss.
Okay, so BFL, other than yourself, because some people might say themselves, I don't know. Who was your favorite character actor combo? Who did the best as what character?
Yeah. Other than me, because I'm obviously the best actor. And I'm kidding.
Fucking narcissist.
Shut up. Shut up. I am so what? Anyway,
your hands are glitching out.
Oh shit! Right. There we go. Anyway, for me, it's tied between two people. Sama, or known as Shut the Fuck Up. Anyway, Tom, or known as Sama VA.
My name.
He did a really good job with Skinny All Might, and
he denies it though. He insists that he did a bad job. If you're watching this, put in the comments that Tom did a good job.
Don't do that.
Please.
Spam the comments. Do it.
Amazing. Yay.
Anyway, and for who I think was the second one, I think it's gonna have to go to Yagi with his performance as Deku. He did a really good job with Deku. Yeah, you basically you captured Mike very, very well with Deku, which is pretty hard to do since they're literally two different people. One's depressed, taking pills, and another one is a crybaby, happy, whatever. And surprisingly, you took your own spin on it because he's Deku, but you still captured Mike Schmidt. And he honestly did a good job. Not as good as me, obviously, because I'm the best actor. Anyway, cut the camera.
Tom, what was your favorite, but besides yourself, what was your favorite character-actor combo?
I wasn't going to say myself anyway, you pretentious that's a good question. I gotta go with BFL for this one, because originally he wanted me for Overhaul, or at least he wanted me to volunteer for it. I said no, because I didn't want to. I just didn't feel like it would be the right course of action to take. So that motherfucker stepped in for Overhaul, and he did flawlessly. You see, there was a... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
All right, so Dropped, what was your favorite, other than yourself, character-actor combo?
Okay, so personally, I'm gonna have to go with Komira as Momo because her voice during that whole thing was absolutely incredible. Incredible. And
he just sniffed his nose.
I have allergies, you dumb fuck. I can't control it.
I'll kill you, motherfucker.
God,
Anyway, yeah, her acting was on fleek.
Focus! Continue your answer.
Her acting was on fleek. She would make an amazing teacher. I personally think it was.
She mentioned she was actually going to go into teaching for a long time. She mentioned to me.
Maybe.
Can I volunteer?
That's ironic.
Hi, Scoop Steve.
Yeah, you're a little dumb, so you might.
For those who don't have context, he calls my dad Scuba Steve, even though that's not my dad's name.
I mean, no.
All right, Komira, what was your favorite character-actor combo?
Honestly, I think TomTom, or I guess Sama as he's known on Discord and whatnot, played a really good All Might.
Yeah, he keeps saying he did shit. He keeps saying he did awful.
Bullshit.
Everyone else is saying otherwise.
Yeah, no, he did one of the best he did some of the best work I've seen. And I've actually done acting in 3 different plays, including one Shakespearean,
Yes.
so. I was actually in school to be an actress at one point,
A lot of people actually nominated you as their favorite actor. For the
oh
movie.
no. I had a very small role. No.
No, it's the solution.
Oh,
no.
I should have mentioned that.
Yes.
Nah.
I should have mentioned where my acting background came from. Shit.
I have none. So much.
Quiet on set. Okay.
Even though you're gay as fuck.
So favorite actor character combo. This is tough because I'm going to stress this here. Just because I don't mention your name doesn't mean you weren't a good actor. Every single person involved was an actor that I feel is at least in competition for a fucking Oscar. Everyone did a great fucking job displaying their characters. But if I had to pick a favorite, I've got 2. It would have to be Cookie as Denki as my first one. For the same reasons people were saying that they liked mine before I recorded this one. Like the same reason. They somehow perfectly mixed Vanessa from the FNAF movie and Denki Kaminari into a nice blend of a character that made it work so freaking well. It was spectacular. Like astonishing. I was like, "Oh my god, this is perfect." For the second one,
one I feel that wasn't mentioned earlier, mainly because probably they aren't here for behind the scenes filming. Ren as Toga. I think Ren did a really good job of blending the character of Toga with the babysitter Max from the actual movie. I think they did a good job. They were great at acting. They were able to display their emotions well. And they were able to flip personalities like a dime. Like one time they could be talking all lightheartedly, like, "Oh, Ari was really good," and then the next scene we had to film was them in the diner flipping out at Overhaul, and they were able to change like, "Okay, like that," and then she can go, "We had a deal, asshole," and shit like that. And Ren did a fantastic job as Toga.
All right, Local. What other than yourself? What was your favorite character actor combo?
Honestly, I would probably have to say working with BFL as Chisaki was pretty fun because I mean it's just the dynamic duo. That's how I look at it. I'm just I'm playing as this actor, as this lawyer who looks. I mean, this dude straight up looks like he's about to have a fucking aneurysm or a stroke or something. I don't even fucking know. That's how fucked up he is. Then you got
papers when I tell you to.
Then you got this dude. You got this guy over here who. I will lay the papers down when I fucking want to. I am wearing a Santa hat. You are not.
A little tangent for behind the scenes, and I think Local could stress this here. Local is the most tough, badass motherfucker out there, and yet we had him play this timid, unconfrontational lawyer. It was fucking hilarious.
Above him.
Basically a pussy.
Yeah, like truth be told, like. That's a story for another day. We don't talk about what I did to that fucker in the back rooms, okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
I am 2 for 2.
To me, I wasn't that there.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
A job with
Yeah, so your answer is BFL.
Hella good job.
BFL is
BFL.
Overhaul. All right,
Yes,
thank you.
BFL is Overhaul.
All right, so Gengar, other than yourself, what was your favorite character-actor combo?
Oh, that's a toughie. Ooh. I have a 3-way tie right here. Oh dear God. BFL's gonna be getting sick of all. He's gonna be getting sick of all the praise. But him as Overhaul again. I knew you were going to get sick of the praise.
Come on.
No, I'm being dead serious, dude. You actually made him sound intimidating. I can't help it. You look like you were about to stare me down when we were doing the diner scene. Dude! That's what I'm saying. You were doing a very good job. Dear God. I was saying, I know you're getting sick of the praise, but freaking you're one of the
All right,
three.
so who's your second one?
You, as Deku.
Okay.
I can't help it. It actually showed off the amazing skill with that. It was so much emotional, feeling I got out of that. Like you're being it was really serious. I loved how it turned out with the.
You have my thanks. I didn't think I did that good, but thank you guys.
Dude, to me, I like that. And the third one, oh gosh, the third one was pretty close. Cookie as Denki. I really loved how you took it. You did a great job. I can't help it. Those scenes really worked. They worked in a similar way to Yagi, but just as another character at the same time. What the hell? It was awesome. I swear.
What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with Dynamite? Like he's
he's broken.
Homeboy got folded like an omelet.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for your answer, gang. All right. Other than yourself, Meme, who was your favorite actor-character combo?
I think it was dropped.
You think it was dropped?
Demonic cupcake.
Dropped as the demonic cupcake.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's a first.
Why by me, by the way?
Yeah, his voice hurt for a while. Yeah. By the way, many think that I edited in the sounds for the cupcake.
No, that's just this motherfucker. Yeah, all I did was edit a little bit of metal scraping over the sound. That's all I did was edit a little bit of metal scraping. Other than that, that's just
his fucking voice. It's fucking
Could literally
insane.
be all the jump scare noises, and no one would know.
He could be. He could be. What's that?
Hi.
Cookie. So, other than yourself, who is your favorite character actor combo?
I have a few. The first one, I do gotta say, it's you as Izuku Midoriya. All the parts that we got to film together, it felt hella smooth, and it felt like I'm actually talking to the character. I'm not talking to Yagi. I'm talking to the live ass character. It was fun. It was smooth. It was amazing. And I was obviously.
Thank you. I really didn't think I was that
movie,
great.
not gonna lie.
I knew I could hold my own, but like I didn't think I would be that good.
My second one on the list, even though I didn't get to film with her, but I did saw her in the movie, Komara, our beloved. Goddamn, she fits a teacher character so much, especially as Momo. The voice, the way she says things, the way she brings out stuff. That was so heartwarming.
Did she tell you she was sick during all of her scenes?
She
was
didn't-
sick.
Oh my gosh, she didn't tell me that.
She was sick, and she was like, "Do I sound different than I normally do? Do I always sound like that?" Like, yeah. You didn't sound sick when we were filming. You really didn't.
She did not sound sick. I
It didn't sound like that at all. And wow, my last two people, our main obvious, this motherfucker, BFL. Oh my god, I gotta.
Thanks.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there when you guys filmed the scene of the restaurant and everything. And I looked at it and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, who voiced that shit so good? And then I see in the credit, I noticed that motherfucker and I'm like, huh? Since when he can pull that?
Yeah.
That surprised
And the
me.
thing
That
is,
was-
and here's another little behind the scenes tidbit that we'll put in here. That was BFL's first time doing overhaul in front of any of us. Was for filming.
That's true. That's true.
We had
Very true.
we had no fucking idea. We were like, our main overhaul actor was originally unskilled, but he couldn't make it and told someone else to sub in for him. BFL jumped on that shit and just fucking nailed that
It
shit.
took it like a
Here's the
fucking pro.
thing. I'm sorry to intrude, but real quick, I rarely practice my overhaul voice. So, yeah.
You just naturally fucking have it, you turd.
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
really good
practice
with
any of my
depressed-
voices.
Listen, I'm really good with depressed, gritty like voices. That's why I'm so good at Shoto Todoroki.
Yeah. By the way, he's our Shoto in My Hero America, by the way. Woot woot.
I am. I've gone through many stages of depression. Thank you.
If I get to say,
right there with you.
last
Alright, let Cookie
person-
finish. Let Cookie finish.
Sorry.
last person, it's not because they told me about me, but actually I saw them voice acting for the first time and I'm like, yes. Our Shigaraki. Mwah.
Really?
Gengar.
I didn't think I was that good.
I loved it.
I loved it. I was
You did really
surprised
good at
that you
Shigaraki,
pulled
I
a
can't lie.
Shigaraki, not gonna lie. And it surprised me like tons.
I mean, our
And I
main
loved it.
Shigaraki
We
actor
we
who
need
couldn't
to
make
see
it
more
for filming
Gengar
during this
Shigaraki
literally
guys.
he said, your voice was perfect. Our Shigaraki actor,
Yeah, we
our
need
main...
to see more
Gengar
who I heard
Shigaraki
say that until
guys.
now, though.
Yeah.
High praise.
Comment in
Yeah,
the
that's high
comment below. We need to see more Gengar Shigaraki right now. Right now. It's a
We need more Gengar Shiggy.
Thank you.
Gengar Shiggy.
I didn't think I would.
And I love all of
think I would get
the
this
actors in
praise.
general. Yes.
Thank you, Cookie.
What about Europe?
All right. So we know that BFL. We know this is meant to be a horror thriller type of movie.
Oh,
But
God.
what was the funniest part of the movie? Because there was some
Ooh.
comedy put in there. What was the funniest part?
Funniest.
Even if it
you
was a blooper, you can mention it.
Are you recording?
I am recording.
Okay. Damn. Funniest scene. I'm trying really hard not to go to the bloopers, but
You might have to.
I might have to. Funniest scene to no. Is it? Do we have to? Is it like the funniest scene we have to record, or the funniest scene that we have to set up to record?
It doesn't matter at all. Just literally anything during filming. What was the funniest part of filming during the several weeks we were filming?
Okay, so this is just in my opinion. To set up the diner scene was a horrible nightmare that I enjoyed every second of it because our director Yagi was losing his fucking mind. He was trying to get because that world is so fucked up. You would say
In particular. In fucking particular.
I love you too, buddy. Love you too. Anyway, and I remember because this world was so fucked up. You would sit in let's pretend you sit in this seat, right? No, you would end up on that coffee pot. No joke. You would sit in this seat on Quest, and on PC, you would end up over there or where Cookie is at. It was just
and the thing is,
fucked.
Little jump in. I know exactly what was wrong with that world. As a world creator, I know exactly what was wrong with that world and knew how to fix it. But the fucking dev of the world doesn't fucking play VrChat anymore, so I couldn't contact them and go, "Hey, can you spend 3 fucking hours fixing this tomorrow?" For obvious reasons.
But yeah, no, filming that entire getting up, practice, preparing to film that entire diner scene was just a fucking blast. And again, if I had to go an actual scene, probably in the diner scene where I had to fucking grab Sato by the fucking elbow and just sit your motherfucking ass down, boy. He tried to get up twice, and I was just like. But yeah, that entire preparation and that scene was definitely the funniest.
I'm not gonna pick any ones I filmed personally because those ones took a lot out of me. Because holy shit. I'm gonna go with the. For your information, I have no cock. Anyway, nah. Okay, so yeah, it's gotta be.
Quiet on set, guys. Come on, let him speak.
I will come over there. Just cut that out. Anyway, it's gotta be the scene where this pretty boy behind the camera is just turning around that balloon boy because he just goes so slow. It's just so awkward to look at. I was there.
It's not like we could do anything else. The balloon boy was an avatar.
I know, but you could have sped the footage up at least.
Fair enough, I guess. Quiet on set, guys. Quiet on set. Okay. All right. So next is dropped. Same question. What was the funniest scene in film? All right. What the fuck are you wearing?
What was 9/11 about? Okay. Anyways, the funniest scene. The film, personally, what I think, it's a scene of my own. It was the background of the cafe scene, and yes, while getting preparations to film it was hilarious. Although many people didn't hear it, my background conversation across the table with Nedre was about me hunting penguins as Moist Critical, or Penguin Zero, and
I remember that.
Talking about penguin leather and stuff like that. It was a blast.
I don't know if you watched the full credits drop, but you are credited as a background character.
Yes, I did see that. That was amazing. Yeah. Penguin leather, yes.
Listen,
Santa hat. So the funniest scene, in my opinion, was, and I'm gonna go to the bloopers for this one because I feel it's too fucking good. Well, it's technically a half blooper because we did end up using part of it. It's the scene where Denki goes, "Isn't this the greatest thing that you've ever seen?" to Deku, and then and I edited it out in the actual film, but in the bloopers,
the camera turns around and you see Foxy and Freddy spinning on stage with fucking Godzilla up there. Bunch of everyone's doing something fucking stupid on the fucking stage. I remember fucking dying.
Oh my god!
I remember editing.
Perfect cell as with
You were
Drip. That's what I was doing.
Yes, perfect cell with Drip was up there. But here's the thing though. The funny part of it doesn't necessarily come when we were filming it. The funny part of the actual fucking film, the funny part is 3 weeks later, I'm editing the movie, and I'm editing this scene in, and I forget at first to cut out the blooper, because I didn't know it was there. I was like, okay, Denki's saying something really long here, I'm just gonna slap that in there. And then a couple hours later, I come back to it because I'm checking, making sure the editing went well. And then suddenly I see the greatest thing you've ever seen, and then the camera pans them. I just fucking die of laughter. It's 4 in the fucking morning. I woke up my fucking dad. Dude, it was I fucking died on the floor. It was fucking insanity. Great fucking scene.
So it wasn't really a funny scene in the movie itself, but actually trying to take the scene was, for some stupid reason, just really funny to me. I had to body act as Bonnie for the scene. It was the scene where we were like, I guess, for lack of a better term, killing Springtrap. I'm not a FNAF
William
fan,
Afton.
so I'm not William Afton. There we go. I'm not a FNAF fan, so. Anyway, we were killing him, and he was like going around and saying how, look tiny and whatnot. And I'm just like sitting there quietly. I had to mute myself because for some odd reason, the entirety of the situation was just hilarious to me. And then we had to turn around and like drag him off. And so I'm like trying to sit there and inch my controllers away. It's just hilarious to me.
It's because he's shorter.
Yeah. That scene was
Basically.
tough to. That scene had some tough parts in it, but was also, I'm sure, funny from some angles. Looked like
So yeah, that
a
was
fucking
one funny
seance. There's a circle of robots around this other robot, and they're reviving him from the dead. All right, Local. What was the funniest scene in the movie?
Okay, so I didn't see a whole lot of the filming because I was kind of just in and out.
You
Specifically
were
when I
sick
was
for a
either
decent
needed.
chunk of filming, to be fair.
Yes, I was. Yeah. Well, I this isn't my favorite, but honestly, the scene where Cheesky was, having he was like, "Set the fuck down." That was not my favorite, but it is still definitely an honorable mention. But if we're talking about my favorite part of filming, I think it was the shit show with the Tab G
Your funniest, not necessarily favorite, but funniest. Oh, the shit show. That was
the Tab G shit show.
We don't have any recordings of the Tab G shit show. Actually.
Okay, we need to get we just need to just get a little 5-second clip of just a fucking horde of them running across the pizzeria floor.
Oh god.
Yeah, the problem is the avatar is unavailable now.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
They took down the Avi.
It's gone.
Oh,
It pissed me off.
fuck!
Thank you, though, Local. That was funny. What was the... All right, Gengar. What was the funniest scene in the movie?
What was one of my favorite good funny scene? Well, I'll admit though that Tab G was funny if given the right circumstance, but that one was the funniest to me. It was a close runner up. It was actually the bloopers when we were all it was a part where we were all right there. We were all doing something silly.
Oh, where we lined up the animatronics and we cut to each of them. Foxy did the gritty.
Yes,
I tried doing freaking spooky dance, and you guys kept talking about how I was shaking the cupcake
You were
around.
Chica. You were Chica in that.
That was torture. Yeah, everybody was like, "Why are you torturing the cupcake like that?"
All right.
Never mind.
All right, meme. Being the meme connoisseur that you are, what was the funniest scene in the movie? Obviously, you have to be the definitive answer, considering your name is literally the meme man.
I don't know why, but my brain processed the whole scene of Afton dying as just like I could hear my brain, like a voice just going, "Send that man to hell."
To be fair,
I don't know why my
sometimes
brain went
revenge
there,
is sweet.
but it did.
Fair enough, I guess. That's a really dark and out of the blue answer. All right, I'll be in contact with the local sanitarium. Anyway, set.
It's like a groundhog's back.
All right, Cookie. What was the funniest scene in the movie, in your opinion?
The funniest scene, by my opinion, is when we filmed Midoriya's Dream. And we were in the field, and at first was like the little baby Izuku, and then Inko, and then there was a part where CJ had to run and do the near like a plane, and it was so it took so long. Then you heard CJ be like, because she couldn't hold it that long. So you see Koda running, doing the near, and then at some point her voice ran out, so you just hear. I was holding so hard not to laugh.
Again, that world was just.
It was a nightmare for all of us, but it was also funny.
On this episode of How Fucked Up, That's Fucked Up. Indeed.
Okay, so Cookie, you are one of the 3 people who made avatars for the movie specifically. We are very thankful for that. Obviously, I'm sure the viewers are also thankful for that. So
No, they
would you just shut up, BFL?
Man, shut the fuck up.
So, all right, don't cut her off, guys. So, would you just sort of explain what avatars you did, maybe a little bit about how you did them, and how you sort of were asked to make them? I don't know how they came to be, I guess.
The avatars
And
I
show them
made
at the
were,
end.
of course, Officer Kaminari. I made him from a base model that I had earlier, and a combination of officer parts like the gun or the little badge on the shirt and stuff like that, with Kaminari's suit from the Two Heroes movie that I had earlier than I made for an earlier avatar. And I also did Officer Mineta made it? I'm not sure.
Officer Mineta was in the very beginning with the Foxy chase scene.
So yes, I also made Officer Mineta. I might have missed him.
Bro died
Again,
immediately.
same shit. I had the outfit already ready, so I had a little Mineta base that I made. I just punked the outfit on.
All right, now show the avatars for the viewers if you can put them on.
Yeah, sure. I don't have the Mineta though because it's not under
Oh,
this account.
dropped had it. What do you fucking know? Dropped had it.
God damn it.
Just go to the beginning of the movie and you'll see it.
Oh no! I got it.
Never mind.
I'm so tiny.
He's so small.
I'm so
He's
tiny.
So small. You gotta stand on the
I
table.
have to stand on the desk.
Hold on, I gotta do. Hold on.
That is a. Okay, that's a human
That is a
football.
certified midget.
That's a human
Yes, so this is
football.
so Cookie made these 2 Avies. I hate wearing this character because I hate this character in general. That's why we had him killed at the beginning of the movie. Anyway, oh fuck, that is an animatronic fox.
Sick him!
Can we redo
Fetch
the
me a
scene?
sword!
Get the fuck back, you little shit.
Foxy, fetch me their souls.
Fetch me their souls.
But Officer Denki showed the toggles off for Officer Denki since Denki had toggles.
Officer Denki only have a few. He got a gun that we used to bang motherfucker. I love that. And the of course, his hero glasses.
Oh,
Nice.
hey, if you want me to teach you how to do
No.
Quiet on set. All right, Local, you also made avatars for the movie. Just sort of tell us
yes,
about that.
Yes, I made the young Shoto avatar, little white hoodie, runs around the dream sequences. Foxy's ghost, actually.
Foxy's ghost.
I made
BFL has it
him.
on right now. So
yes,
the model
yes,
was actually made by
it is.
Cookie, but Local ported it to VrChat and gave it the toggles. So that was technically a combo, a collab job. So yeah.
Yes.
We collabed! Yay!
Yes, I actually okay. So what's funny is more than half the features on this avatar, Yagi didn't even ask me to make it of a time crunch. I'm like, dude, give me 5 minutes, and I did a couple of texture edits to make the because I to do the ghost texture. I added the ghost eyes and all that with because originally I don't remember this. If I remember correctly, this avatar did not have the ghost tears. I ended up adding that in. Like, you know what, dude? That's literally just 1, 2, 3, 4 across the screen. Bam, done. I also made the cupcake avatar that you see mauling the shit out of Mike's leg, and also the guy who killed Dobby as well.
No, he killed Cupcake. Killed Compress. Cupcake killed Compress.
Oh,
not Dobby.
never mind.
Jimmy's gonna.
Well, yeah. Anyways, yes, I made the cupcake. Let me get him out right quick since I know no one here has him. So this one was kind of interesting putting him together. So this avatar, it is unoptimized as all hell. Like
we had to turn off the Avi from actors' perspectives. Only the camera could see it half the time.
I will say the shaders I did use really helped with that. But no, each and every material in this avatar has its own separate object hierarchy. Like it has its own data block for each object. So as in each object had its own unique material. Now, granted, I was able to copy pasta, but no, the fact that I made this all matte caps really helped. I believe basically for every color this thing has, I made a 16-bit texture packet for each color. So like the brown, the pink, the candle, all the wires. There's like an 8 or a 16-bit color byte that I made. And by the way, I will update both these avatars soon, actually, and give them just a title card. And if any of you want to advertise them, you're more than welcome to. But those are the
all
two
avatars
contribution
used
avatars.
in the filming are public. So
Actually,
you can get them somewhere. No?
Actually, here's another one too. Originally, there was a possibility that the cars mentioned before in the group discussion, there was actually a possibility that those were going to be avatars as well, since we couldn't get the SAC flight system to work. But that ended
For those who
up
don't
not
know,
coming to
Stack Flight is a plugin that lets you drive cars in VR.
Yes,
VR
it is badass, but it is so finicky. I've tried working with it and failed miserably. But yeah, no, we was gonna have the '98 Honda Accord that Mike drives. He was gonna have the '99 2000 Crown Vic that Vanessa drives. I was even gonna do the '83 Monte Carlo, or it was the what was it, the Chevelle. I think it was like a 73 Chevelle. I can't remember what it was that Afton drives.
I know a lot of viewers won't understand what the hell he's saying, but my dad should. My dad knows cars.
Basically, all of those cars were going to be cars. All those cars were going to be avatars. But anyways, that's none of it came to fruition, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm kind of sad about it, but hey,
well,
it is what it is.
Hey, the movie turned out great.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I didn't just ask Local and Cookie to make avatars for the movie. I did a few myself, but I did need to spread the workload a little bit. So Local and Cookie, thank you guys so much for helping me out. But I had made the Steve Raglan model for William Afton we used in the office scene. Now that was made late. That's why That's why he doesn't look exactly the same in the movie when he's in the Spring Bonnie suit. And I try to convey that it still was the same person with a small edit in the movie. But so Steve Raglan, William Afton, here he is, Matthew Lillard. I got crouched. Fuck off, Reeve Staglin. So I basically just took Aizawa's body, Ida's head, Gentle's beard, and Gentle's hair to make this model for the Avatar nerds who want to know which character was put into this. But it turned out great. And then although they weren't made for the movie, they were used. We also had the Aizawa, the Eraserhead, basically Deku's boss in the movie. This was made by me, and Meme wore it for his scenes. And then Deku's hero costume at the end of the movie was also made by me, an alternate hero costume that I made up just to make it look a little different. Honestly, I prefer this hero costume to his normal one. But anyway, so I made all these Avies, mostly just minor edits of characters, or the one that took the longest was Reeve Staglin, as BFL so terribly put it. So yeah. We have put a shit ton of work into this movie, and we are so glad you guys like it.
Armstrong.
I'm convinced that's his name, Reeve Staglin.
Oh my. All right, welcome to the set of A Heroes 5 Nights. It's this wonderful VrChat world made by _Chris. I don't know if they've made any other worlds, but whatever. This world is fantastic for filming, and we were really happy to use it. And really thankful for their help. So this is obviously the main lobby. This is where Deku walks into the building. This is where he walks in, and William's like, "Oh, there's cameras on the inside and outside and all that." He's talking over the phone and all that. It's not much, but it's just a front entrance. Not really supposed to be much. But if we head in here, this is where practically 90% of scenes in the movie happen. This big ass dining area. You got the booths with the characters on stained glass over here as well. You got the arcade, which we'll go into in depth in a minute, and then you've also got obviously the stages for the animatronics, like Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica will hop right on up here, and Foxy will be on that stage over there. It was really fun to be here for filming. It really was. It was just fantastic. Over here's the arcade. Now the arcade. Now this world has been updated since filming, so there are some differences between how it looks now and how it looked during the movie. Like the ball pit, sort of fencing. I don't know what to call it. The net for the ball pit. Sorry, did not look this normal. It looked like a chain link fence, but we had to use it. We literally had no other places to go. The only thing I really wish they could add up here is if they could add a way to climb up and go down the slide, but I know that takes a lot of programming, so it's no biggie. Back over here, we'll head backstage first since we're around here anyway. Backstage was really empty, which made it tough for a lot of scenes. Like for the scene where Aries is about to get stuffed, we just put Sparky in the corner, had a person stand there that was BFL, who he also acted Foxy a lot of the time, just stood in the corner and that looked deactivated. It was tough to do, and I was a little upset that they didn't add more back here, but I understand that would take up a lot of fucking memory. So yeah, we're gonna head down this hallway now. Now, this room is the room where Freddy chumps Toga in the Bite of 23 or whatever you want to call it, and it's also where Springtrap sits in that corner and rots in hell like he deserves. So that's what this area is. It's a little empty compared to the movie, but again, obviously VrChat has limits here, so can't include everything. Now, this segment of the hallway is actually has a lot of little interesting little facts about it. Now, they're technically Eri and Deku were running down the hallway from that direction, but because of the way the shot looked in the movie, we decided to have them look like they were running the wrong way. So they were running this way in the scene where Deku gets bit by the cupcake, but they were running from that direction, so it makes no real sense. But we really didn't have another way of doing things, unfortunately. Another thing is, the janitor's closet. It's got a wonderful door with a nice bloody handprint that would have been perfect for filming. But if you watch the filming, you may have noticed there's no door there. And that's quite simply because the door wasn't added when we were filming. You can walk right through it, though, and see where Dobby got fucking strangled to death. It was right in this corner. He did. Anyway. And then right here is where Foxy was chasing Minetta in the beginning. Right around this corner. Which again looked a little different in the actual movie because that was the first scene we filmed for the movie, and the world was very early development at the time. This garage wasn't really used much in the movie. Because although we did use it for the music video at the end, we put the camera up here. We had Chica and Bonnie right here. So that was the only real scene we used this part of the world for. Right up here is the kitchen, where obviously the cupcake mauls the shit out of Compress, and where Chica glares at Dobby, which was right out this window. Then out here you have also the prize counter, which wasn't used all that much. In the original movie and our version of the movie, it wasn't really used much because although we did have Foxy stand back there for one shot in the music video, so that was cool. Then over here in this hallway, this is the main hallway towards the office. We had the camera up there, and we filmed Foxy running down the hallway in one of the scenes. And then you could see this door was black in the movie because again, the world was still in beta. But as you can see right here, this is the door where Deku just he fucking panicked and tried to get out of the pizzeria and all that. Now, the office, I think, is one of the most well done rooms in this map. They did a really good job with it. They included a lot of things that I felt were necessary. The only thing that's really missing is the vent, which is usually somewhere in this area. So that's why we didn't have Minetta crawling through the vents in the beginning. It's because there was no vent. And there still isn't for us to have Minetta crawl through. So what we ended up doing was just saying, all right, we're going to skip all that bullshit and just have Minetta start off running from Foxy already. So yeah, and then the cameras were always static, so it prevented us from showing anything on screen. So that's why you'd often see one shot of looking like it's just a recording of the VHS tape, and then the camera turning around and looking at Deku, and not showing the screen, because the static obviously would make no sense if he was just like, interesting, you know. So we were just stuck with we had to adapt in a lot of ways because of the set. Not that the set is bad or anything. This world is fantastic. I can recognize so many scenes from the movie here, and it really is a great world. It's just obviously VrChat had some limitations. And now we're not going to go in there because we didn't actually use it in the film at all. But they added Steve Raglan's actual office, and if you notice in the actual film, we used another world. We used another office world that a lot of people go to for goofy shit like that. Because this room didn't even exist when when the movie was being filmed. And we were on a time crunch because we wanted to get the movie out quick so that way it wouldn't be like 3 months since the movie had gone by and now nobody cares about the movie anymore. Which I doubt would happen because the FNAF fandom is very attentive, but I wanted to make sure everyone would, get them somewhat close together in a sense. And then our final stop, we're heading back to the dining area to this wall of drawings, which, since this is probably going to be the last part of the behind the scenes thing video, you probably saw earlier. You saw Sama, aka Tom, banging on the wall, upset at the fact that he redrew every single one of these drawings for us. But because our version of the world wasn't uploaded due to, I don't know, VrChat stuff going burr, we just had to settle. And even you can even see in the actual movie, this wall of drawings wasn't even quite there yet. So it was just stock images from the actual games here instead, which kind of stank. But we got it done. We got done this wonderful movie. This is this is my favorite project of all time I've ever gotten to work on. Although that could change in the future, because I know I'm going to be doing a lot more of this in the future. I'm going to say this real quick to my viewers. Many of you know me as a texting story video creator. But unfortunately, the app I use for texting stories has been shut down recently. I've mentioned it in the comments, but I feel like I should make a little announcement at the end of this video. I can't make texting videos anymore. The apps I used were shut down. As such, I am now going to be separating from that content entirely. I will keep the videos up because the videos were important to my developing as a person. They helped me learn through many mistakes. And they got me to where I am, and I'm proud of that. But unfortunately, there will be no more texting videos because there just simply can't be because the app's not available. However, this is the future content of this channel. So if you really were only here for the texting videos, I'm going to say that you should unsubscribe because they will not be coming back in the future. But I encourage you to check out this movie that we made. And the future stuff that we will be making. My Hero America will start filming in January. We are going to get it done, and soon. We are going to be doing tons of other projects like this. This is the future of this channel. And I'm sorry that this change had to come so abruptly. But I will say this. Thank you all for making this movie that we had worked so hard on do so well. I mean, I know it's nothing compared to like my most popular texting video, but for a YouTuber to completely shift content at my level, I expected way less than what I got in terms of views for this movie. Which is why I am happy to announce that in 2025, Heroes 5 Nights 2 will be uploaded to this channel. Thank you guys for watching.